Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Caregiver, another short horror game from developer Chillizart. Now, as most of you probably already know, I'm no stranger to games by this developer. I believe they're a team of two brothers, although don't quote me on that, that's just what I've been told. And I've always really been impressed by their unique approach to the genre. Basically, their independent nature and shorter length and cheaper price enables them to explore kind of simpler concepts that most AAA developers wouldn't really have the opportunity to touch. There's generally a very mundane setting and premise to their games, but I think that makes them very relatable. It's almost like they made games out of some of the scary stories people tell about their lives on the internet, and that's always really intrigued me. Tomita Sachi, 26. Now, as you can see, many of these games go for a faux retro style, often presenting with PS1 or VHS style graphics, and this game is no different. Now, most of these games do give you the option to turn it off, however, unless it's very intrusive, I tend to leave it on and experience the games the way they're meant to be experienced. Hello? Naomi's sleeping again. She's always like this recently. I guess being new really gets to you. Don't worry, Naomi. I was like that too when I started. So as the title implies, I'm assuming I'll be taking the role of a caregiver of some kind, maybe some kind of in-home nurse. Well, isn't this just a dark and spooky hallway? Oh, maybe it's like some kind of nursing home. Do I have a flashlight? I don't. This is quite a bit more exploration than I'm used to getting from these games. Normally there's a pretty clear goal from the very beginning, but I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be going. This is something that's always disturbed me, both in games and real life. When a place is open, the lights are on, but there's a place with no lights in a long hallway or corridor, and so there's just a gulf of darkness between two areas of light. Very creepy. You never know what's in those. Even if you think you do, you just don't. I was once exploring an abandoned warehouse, and I walked through a pretty short but dark hallway and ended up kicking a metal desk full force. If a desk could hide, so could a person. Heading out? Yes. But to Sweechies. I'm probably completely butchering that pronunciation. Oh? I just got a call from his daughter to come over. Said it was some sort of emergency. Alright. It's already late. Just get everything you need now. And go home after you get the job done. I'll let the boss know. Thanks for Sako. Oh. And wake Naomi up before you leave. She's sleeping in the break room again. Again? She's a hard worker. Oh, and did you know? Know what? I found this while I was running a little background check of her. I heard she was thrown away and left in a tunnel in the middle of a forest when she was born. This is some next level office gossip. She was eventually found, though, by a couple of urban explorers. The police couldn't find who the child was or where she came from. That's crazy. Yeah, I couldn't believe my eyes. Luckily, she was very soon adopted by a welcoming family. There is too much information available to Google. I can see that. Look where she is now. A kind-hearted individual taking her job seriously every day. Yeah, and she's a really nice girl. But she seems off sometimes. Not as off as you with your featured face but with no texture. Is it just me? Off? Yeah. She's kind of emotionless sometimes. Remember, like, even when a patient passed away, she... Let's not talk bad behind someone's back, Risako. Why stop now? I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. Alright, so I need to grab my things, which I don't know where my things are. Are they in the break room? And I need to wake up Naomi. Oh, I can actually... That's a first for this game. So before in the series, you were able to sprint, but it was a very, very slow sprint. Here, not only are we a lot faster, but we can actually see our hands in front of us when we run. Actually, if after all these games they felt the need to implement proper sprinting mechanics, does that mean we're going to have to run from something? That does not bode well for me at all. Wake up. So I guess I have to wake her up on my way out? Or maybe I was reading that wrong. Maybe it was me asking the receptionist to wake her up. My bag? Okay, I don't know why this was left in here of all places, but it seems like I'm now ready to head out. I'll try one last time to wake her up just in case. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can. Okay, away we go. It's time. I better hurry. Now, it's very faint over the sound of the motorcycles outside. But I feel like I can hear, like, faint singing? Hang on. Oh, it doesn't look like I can turn up the volume. 12.5% texture quality? Why would I want that? I could have sworn I heard music just now. Do you have anything else to say? Just get everything you need now and go home after you get the job done. Okay, I'm out. This dark already? Yep, that's winter for you. Oh, maybe I'm not driving. Maybe I have to actually walk to where I'm going. Okay, so here I am, venturing out again into the dark night. Alone. This is actually something that a lot of Chillizart games do. They'll have you actually walk to work down the dark, winding streets. And that's something I really appreciate because, going back to the themes of, okay, I just got an achievement for walking down the street. Going back to what I was saying earlier, a lot of these games feature very relatable horror. I wasn't even told where I'm going. I don't need to go there right now. Okay, so there will be invisible walls keeping me from going too far off course. A lot of these games have very relatable horror. And how many people are creeped out when walking to or from school or work? It's things like this. Mysterious card. Ah, we can pick up cards as collectibles, kind of like the cans in Night Delivery. I've always really liked how these games allow themselves that creeping horror, or most of them anyway. Oh, but here's another card. They allow you to kind of build your own anxiety in the way that you might while alone at work. When the sun goes down and you have to go carry out some very mundane task alone, your anxiety does build. Like sitting in a break room after hours and being sure you heard somebody that's not supposed to be there cough, or a door closing somewhere in the building when you know no one's there. This is so nice. It's truly dark out. There's a fog with beams of light from the streetlights reflecting off of it. I can hear the wind moving over the tops of the buildings, and yet it's having me walk past these dark alleys, making me anxious that something's going to pop out of them as I walk by. It's actually a very long walk, which might seem like nothing in terms of game design, but in terms of the player's own mind, it allows you to stay in your own head for a little bit longer. That's why I think it's important for horror games to be a slow burn. Movies, too. I always appreciate when they do this, when they actually wait a very long time for their first scare. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this is the right path. And it's very faint, but I keep thinking I can hear footsteps alongside me. It might just be an echo. Yep. I'm sorry I complained about that street. This is no better than before. And oh, look at those graphics. I know it's going for the faux PS1 style, but look at this. We've got shafts of light coming down through the leaves, and that makes you look up and really take notice of the canopy of overgrowth above you. This is already such a pretty game. And that's saying a lot for one of these Chills Art games, because, you know, typically they're not much to look at visually. I mean, I know, yes, they're going for a style, but still, this really stands out as something very, very pretty. This is not the right way. Okay, thank you. Saving me a lot of time by telling me that. Or maybe not. I imagine if I had gone much further, I'd have run into an invisible wall. Now these ruins actually look quite old. And I wonder if this is actually a thing in Japan, especially with the population density being what it is, where the old runs up onto the new frequently. This looks like an environment that's detailed enough for me to be meant to head here. Hello? Maybe they're busy. I'm gonna go in, okay? Wow, this is actually quite a nicely detailed environment. There's a lot of objects around. This is always really important in games, is putting all this, like, clutter and stuff. Not just making it seem like a space from a video game, but actually having evidence that this is a space where someone lives. And I've received another achievement, the house. Okay, and I can, in fact, enter all of these side rooms. Can open the closets. Good to know. I didn't do that. I mean, granted, I acknowledge it was rude of me to leave the door open like that, and it does open both ways. Do these things lock? But I'm a little bit concerned. Now, granted, a lot of games do have doors on timers, but what is the smell? Uh-oh. That's not something you want when you're taking care of oldies. There's wind howling through the corridor. Is there a hole in a wall or window somewhere? Can't open this door. Okay, now that I'm seeing the sprint in the context of this hallway, it does look more traditionally pathetic. Oh, I'm not gonna like these going forward. I hate these softly obstructed views. The kind of thing that prevents me from seeing, but doesn't prevent some untold horror from rushing through after me. There's a pot on the stove. A bathroom. Folded cloth, which apparently I need. Won't open. There's a plank that's stuck. Okay, so make a note. Can't get into that bathroom right now. Still no sign of the person I'm looking for. A chest, keep that in mind for later. A closet with space enough inside to hide in. Definitely gotta keep that in mind. Oh, it is so dark. I can't even... What even is this? Ah, another card. Yeah, let me just help myself to this stuff. Guy's probably senile, won't notice me taking it anyway. This does not seem to be a door. Where is this guy? Oh, I can open this up. There you are. I was already in here. Did I... Hello? Could swear I heard something falling over in here. Were you there before? How did I not see you? Seriously, how did I not see you? I am just blind. Maybe you're the one that should be taking care of me. Ah, Sushi-chan. Sen. Don't scare me like that. I'm not going to try to do the accent. I don't know why I just instinctively did that. Why didn't you say anything? There he goes not saying anything again. What happened to your family members? Are they all out? So I guess he normally doesn't live alone. Hey, are you okay? Suchi-chan? Sen? What? I keep screwing that up. Ew. Urine. Okay, thank you for labeling that for me, game. Luckily, I have a folded cloth. Even after years of doing this job, I still can't get used to something like this. I need something to wipe it off. So I'm getting the impression that he's not usually nonverbal. He's expected to be in a state like this where maybe he's soiling himself, but not supposed to be, like, this far gone. Oh, and the poor guy had his nose melted off at Nagasaki. That's sad. Alright, can we clean this? Of course, that looks like carpet down there, so I don't really feel like a cloth is the right tool for the job. Suichi-sen? Okay, so I can't do much for you. What else am I meant to be doing, then? Maybe I can start picking up this garbage? Seems like something that should be part of my duties. Oh, they've gone to the effort of giving me a reflection. That does not bode well for my future. However, it's a very laggy reflection, which makes me wonder if it's intentional. In fact, given the specs of my PC, it kind of makes me wonder if maybe these games don't deliberately gimp the frame rate in order to simulate that PS1 style. Nope, it's actually using 100% of my GPU, so maybe it's just really poorly optimized. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I'm meant to be doing then. I cleaned you up, and I don't really have any other direction beyond that. It's gonna really trip me up not being able to recognize the doors from the walls, isn't it? What was that? Okay, you're gone now? And now I can come this way. Okay, was I maybe supposed to hear or see something? Because I did not experience either of those things. But the fact that I can open this door now leads me to believe that I probably have to come this way, right? Oh, it is so dark. It is so dark. It's lucky I carry my built-in ambient light with me wherever I go. Has he barricaded some doors at the end of this hallway? Okay, so these rooms are all accessible from each other, which unfortunately does make for some very, very fine chase mechanics, won't it? Oh, I'm just descending deeper and deeper into darkness. Okay, these do open out onto the hallway. And here out onto the, like, some kind of side porch thing, like a day room. Where did this guy go? Am I just meant to hunt through the house and find him? Oh, it is so dark. I hate this. And it's a very inky blackness. Like, it almost doesn't feel like it's going to recede until you actually get there. What just happened? Don't scare me like that. Are you in the bushes? I don't understand what just happened. Oh, you're in the window again? Is something glitching out? I am truly confused. You're where you were before. Yeah, sorry guys. I just messed around in OBS's settings to try to mitigate the performance issues. Unlike Resident Evil, I am actually seeing those performance issues on my own screen and not just in the recording. I tried to mitigate it by switching to recording on the CPU. I tried it by downscaling to 1080p, but unfortunately, like, no matter what I do, this game will always just peg the GPU, so I think it is just down to poor optimization or the lack of any kind of VSync or frame lock, so in the end, I'm just going to opt for the best visual quality, and we're just going to deal with it. Alright, so you're back here. Or are you? Because it's just giving me the same dialogue options as before. So what am I actually meant to be doing? So far, one thing that's kind of annoying about this game is that it's never really clear what exactly I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, I would like it if it would give me some kind of objectives or tasks so I know what to do. But as it stands, like, I'm just kind of wandering, waiting for the next thing to happen. Shed door. Maybe there's a key somewhere? Okay, well, I know you don't expect me to go looking for it in this darkness. I can't see anything until it's a foot in front of me. Another card. I'm gonna end up finding all these cards before I find what I'm supposed to do. Mailbox, nothing. I can't just leave now. Okay, so there is something I'm supposed to be doing here, but what is it? Like, communicate with me, game. I'm wondering if something didn't glitch out before. Ah, there's another card in this closet. Oh, isn't that cute? And sorry, I've just been completely taken out of the game. I really wish, like, if you're gonna have a hunt, at least explain to me that it is a hunt. Because, as it stands, I can't even tell if what I'm experiencing right now, or what I did before, is a bug. Wait, let's get rid of trash. Okay, so it's telling me now. This was something I just had to wander into? Oh, there's a staircase. Those are stairs. I can't even see anything. That is unbelievable. Also, how quickly did all this pile up? Have we just been completely... That smell again. It's getting stronger. Have we just been completely neglecting our duties and taking care of this old man? Also, does this not count as trash? What counts as trash? Because a lot of this feels like it should be in that category. Very confusing scenario. Mysterious card. Very confusing scenario where all the walls are also doors. Definitely not something I'm used to. See this? This doesn't count as trash? I guess something's happened. Ooh, a cutscene. That's not normal. Who's behind me? The next day, Kuramoto Naomi. We're playing as Naomi. That was a straight-up false protagonist. Okay, well, interesting storytelling method there. Now, I do and don't like that. On the one hand, yeah, it's kind of a nice twist that the person that you thought would be the player character gets killed off early on. However, I don't know about its application in a horror game because... I mean, yes, I'm coming in as a new character, right? Someone who we actually established through a second-hand character, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice that we learn about our player character from the perspective of other people. But at the same time, I'm supposed to be a person that's going in blind to this situation. That there's something dangerous going on in this house that I'm totally unaware of. Only I, as the player character, am not unaware of it. Because I just experienced it. My backpack. Info about Suchi. I'm just going to pronounce it Suchi from now on. I don't care if that's not even remotely close to how it is. It's just going to be the easiest thing. Age 83, gender male, weight 56 kilograms, height 170 centimeters. Low blood sugar, feed flan on 2 meals a day, relaxes when bathing, should bathe every day. Strong dislike for leaving home. Ask for reasons. Very forgetful as of late. Watch for symptoms of dementia. Comment. Occasional discomfort. Signs of frustration and pain. Prescribe opiates if necessary. Prescribe opiates if necessary. Are we sure this guy isn't pulling a huge Grandpa Joe on us? Alright, what have you to say? Hey, Naomi. What's wrong, Senpai? There's a grandpa I want you to take care of. Yeah, it's not like it's my job or anything. Who could that be? It's Suchi. Sachi-chan can't be in charge of him anymore, so can you go in her stead? Sure thing, but what happened to her? Oh, don't worry. It's probably about a relationship. She does this from time to time. She isn't getting any younger, you know. Ah, so you really are the office gossip. Including myself, that is. Haha. Anyhow. Yeah, you have that same sense of humor as the night manager at the convenience store. Anyhow, she needs you. Do you think you'll be fine? Or I'll be fine? I've never been to a patient's house by myself. Well, we're short on people. I know it's hard, but we have to do our best and go with what we have. I left this information on your desk. Alright, I'll do my best. What is this strange red light bathing the parking area? I guess that's supposed to be the lights from these windows, but why wasn't it like this yesterday? Were the lights not on the night before? Although there does seem to be a glow coming from the sky. Something I really like about these games is that they all have kind of a fog over them that works to bounce around the light from the streetlights. Makes for a very nice and very unique atmosphere. You know, I've always found these kinds of walks through the night very comfortable in addition to creepy, especially when there's a bit of a light mist on this that just gently touches your skin. It's got that right kind of chill to it that I can just feel through the game, the kind like when you turn over the pillow, you know what I mean? I actually had temperature like this today. I might go for a walk later. Hello? Maybe I'm meant to understand that this is a bit earlier than usual, although the sky is still completely black. You have a good soul. Huh? You really do. I can feel it from my years of being a monk. Well, I haven't done much in life yet. It does not matter. I see that you follow the way. Visit our temple sometime. With the level of conscience you have, you should feel at home. Okay, I'll think about it. Please do. Okay, well, thanks for the advice, Mr. Monk, but, where is your temple? Because knowing these games, so something I haven't mentioned yet, these Chillazart games typically have multiple endings. In one of them that I recently played, which was, what was it called? Stigmatized Property. You got the good ending by visiting these shrines that were placed around the map. Maybe I have to visit this guy's temple in order to get the good ending here. It's not the right way. Now, we did have all this over here. Maybe this is some kind of path that will open up later. Or maybe it's something back on the street, in which case I'm never going to find it. Actually, let's take this opportunity to do a little bit of exploration. Instead of going to this guy's house straight away, let's head down this way. Oh no, there's another invisible wall, sadly. Maybe something in the backyard, then. Anyone home? Looks like it's open. Yeah, I don't know why we're expecting this guy to answer the door himself. Is that a teapot? Alright, calm your horses. Oh no. Is he okay? He's clearly been visited by the wet bandits. And it's not even Christmas time. Rusted tin box. Seems like a key won't fit from the rust. Okay, we'll keep that in mind for later. Do I need the rag again? Is he gonna have another accident? Up to his hide-and-seek antics again, I see. What is this? There was something here. Yeah, that looks like some kind of attic door, like there was a ladder here. Maybe I'll have to find that ladder and prop it back up later. Are you gonna pull one of those things where you're back here? No, you're not. Okay, so where have you gone? Are you in this? There you are. You're glowing in much lower res than before. Actually, that might be because I turned down some of the settings. I'm gonna put them back up because I really don't think I'm gonna... Oh, wait, there's a VSync option! How did I not see that? Let's put hard and soft back on. How did I not see that? Let's see what that does for my GPU usage. Unfortunately, nothing, so that might not help. Okay. Hello, Suchi-san. How are you? I'm Naomi. Sachi's been very busy lately. I'll be taking care of you from now on. Now, are we to understand now that my previous character did escape? Stop that. Okay, that sounds like... First of all, I don't know what kind of weird gas is emitting from this guy, but it seems like maybe the TV turned on, so... that sound is very oddly mixed, but yeah, it's definitely getting louder the closer I get, so it's probably over here somewhere. Turn off, please. Thank you. Now, it already turned off, so... Oh, we're seeing a cutscene. Yeah, these games are relying more and more on cutscenes. We had one, I believe, in Night Delivery. I believe these are both. Oh boy. Thank you, cutscene, for letting me know that the bird is an interactive object. What is that on its beak? Like a piece of metal or something? Yeah, so something that's really interesting about these games, for all the problems that I'm having right now as far as the technical side of things, one of the things that's really interesting about these games is that these developers release a few of these things every year, and they've been doing it for a couple of years, so even though they've only been active for a short time, they have a lot of games on their Steam page. And with things like this, with the cutscenes and stuff like that, you can actually see them learn as they go. You actually feel them develop new skills as these games come out. And I think it's a really unique opportunity to be able to see that. I mean, how many developers can you really say that for? Paperclip. You know what? I'm willing to bet that maybe that paperclip can be used to open that rusted tin box we saw at the front of the house. Because it said that it was too rusted for a key to fit inside, but maybe something a little smaller will work? Yeah, pick the lock. Yeah, don't mind me, just let me use something I got from a dead animal to rifle through your things. Shed key. Yeah, you don't mind if I just go look through your garage, right? The kettle was left boiling, and the water was left running. Where's your family? Anyways, I have to take you to the bath now. I wonder if the endings will actually be decided not based on whether I go to that guy's temple, but based on how much I adhere to my duties over exploring this guy's house. Okay, maybe I have to not actually push you over first. Maybe I have to run the bath first. Sorry guys, I'm trying to work to make the performance as good as possible, but, like, no matter what, that GPU usage is just pegged. I think it is just a case of poor optimization. Flashlight. Oh, now I have a flashlight. Excellent. And I equip it with the scroll wheel. Okay, so what I need to do is go out back and examine that... Is somebody banging around the property outside? Should I be concerned about going out there? Since the bathroom is locked, I bet I need to go out there and get something from the shed that can help me open it. Somebody's crawled onto the roof from the next property over. Maybe I can find a way to take it down? Did they crawl in, or did something crawl out? I'll probably have to visit the second floor to grab that ladder so I can get up into the attic. I always like when I can already see how things are going to progress. Yes? The window's open. I can see that a plank is blocking the bathroom door. I need to find something that can budge it down. And it's too high for me, so I need something to step on as well. Okay, so what I need is that ladder. But I feel like I'm also going to need that ladder in order to get into the attic, am I not? His shed was over here, I think, somewhere in the way back, and given how dark it is, it's still pretty difficult to see, but at least I have that flashlight now. Maybe there's a key somewhere? No, I already have the key. Oh, I have to scroll through. Now, I think, yes, tab is the inventory, so I can change with the scroll wheel or by selecting through that menu. Good to know. A branch? Why is this guy just keeping a branch inside the shed? I can't see well in the dark. Well, I have a flashlight. Pick up the tool. What is this, like some kind of garden hoe? Alright, but what does that do for me? Maybe I can use the garden hoe to knock down the ladder. Yeah, there we go, that's working. One thing that's a little bit annoying in these games is... So even though it does have some genuinely creepy and terrifying sounds at times, the mixing always leaves a little bit to be desired. Like before, that TV was on in the other room, but there was really no difference between it being down the hall and it being right next to me. It got louder, but that's it. Okay, use ladder. Or maybe I'm not supposed to climb through the window. Maybe I have to actually do some acrobatics and climb up into the attic and jump down inside the bathroom? Also, this bathroom is still closed from yesterday. No wonder this guy's peeing himself. The guy doesn't have a bathroom to use. Let's try this right here. Yes. Climb up into the attic or crawl space, whatever's going to be up here. Oh yeah, there is a little crawl space, which is strange because that would place this parallel to the second floor, would it not? Whole lot of clutter. Which I imagine, even though I praised it, is what's contributing to the... There's a stool. Is what's contributing to the poor performance. Okay, so I now need to use that step stool to climb up to the back window. Why? That is so funny and backwards to me. How I need to get a ladder so that I can climb into the attic and get a step stool. That is so funny. Like, what was stopping me from just using the ladder for the exact same purpose? Alright, now I still have the garden hose, so maybe I can use that for something later. But in the meantime, let's place that step stool there so that we may climb up. I said climb up. Okay, so I need to place the step stool there and then use the garden hoe on the window. That's a little bit unintuitive. It's a good thing we have our awesome cutscene power. Oh, and there's not even glass there, it's just bars. But at least we've managed to unblock that blockage, so now... Oh, that is creepy. I like that. That is a nice, subtle scare. And what's great about it is that it happens after we've just concluded our little puzzle chain, our little fetch quest. So by now, we've been at it for a little while, so we're not even thinking about the fact that it's a horror game anymore. And then while we're completing our chores, it hits us with that. That is genuinely... I've criticized this game a lot so far, but I really like that and the way it played out. Okay, we can open the bathroom door, though. That's the important thing. And, okay, so I can't run the bath. The game is forcing me to not be a Skyrim guard and actually pay attention. Alright, where is he? I really don't like wading into the dark like this. It makes me so anxious. You know, come to think of it, that might just be the point. Maybe I have to check upstairs? Or maybe he'll just appear back at the window like he did before. But after what happened before, I won't lie, I am actually kind of anxious to go upstairs. Not that that should even be a valid location for me to search, considering the guy is wheelchair-bound. Speaking of wheelchair-bound, you stay right there and don't pull any more shenanigans. Oh, the way he's silhouetted against the lights back there. Suchi, let's get you inside. Who is it? You just enjoy. It's been such a long time since I've had a bath. I need to try it again. And there was no one there! Oh wait, there's a truck in front of me. Duh. They probably delivered the mail. Yep, delivered package. Hey, you didn't happen to see any demonic entities, did you? I just got an achievement. I don't know if I got that for walking up to the car or just for picking up the package. Miss... Oh, okay. It was the silhouette of the boxes. I could have sworn there was a hunched-over shadow in front of the light from the door down the hall. Imagine this. I mean, there's a very great ambiance going on here. Imagine you're just sitting here with this dementia-ridden old man washing him in his dark, cluttered house, sitting in this dark bathroom, and just looking out into this hallway, just waiting for someone to walk on by. Sorry to bother you. I received a package just now. I'm going to leave it on the kitchen table, okay? See, now it's giving me some direction. To be fair, this game really hasn't been bad about giving me directions. It's just that one stupid thing. I don't like the sounds of the house creaking on top of everything. That one stupid thing where I had to just happen to look at the garbage bags on the stairs. And the stairway itself is really quite hidden. Alright, what are we up to now? Take him to bed? Yes. Oh, I can actually look down and see myself. That's kind of neat. But what is the source of those noises? Is this something that I'm meant to investigate, or something that I'm meant to wait and see what happens? Don't like the way the game hitched just there. I feel like there was something I was supposed to see, but I didn't. Hello? Oh no. Oh! It's the next day. Hello? Hey, Risaka. Oh, you're back! What's up? About Suchi. There's something wrong about his family. I don't like the way you're looking at me. None of his family members were home. I feel very uneasy about it. I was wondering if Sachi knows anything. You want to take a look at her work diary? Yeah? Well, that would help. Oh, and she's taken a sick leave again. Maybe you can visit her? See if she's doing okay. Oh, you're the... Wait, I'm a little confused now about the characters. I think you are the receptionist. Okay, you didn't have a face before, so it's hard to tell. Okay, well, at least I can access all of this. Sachi's patient diary. Day 1. Just a normal day at Suchi's. But there's one thing that bothered me. The house kind of smells? Where's it coming from? I should try getting rid of the stench tomorrow. It's a little bit difficult to read because the label for the patient diary hasn't faded away. I didn't know Suchi suffers from dementia. He doesn't talk much, if not at all. This is odd. He was fine yesterday. Maybe his symptoms are starting to show now. I pray he'll be okay. Day 3. His family members were supposed to be at home today. They called us last minute that they can't make it. It's just Suchi at home today. I really wish they'd let us know sooner. Oh well, I shouldn't complain. I tried taking out the trash again and used the air freshener. Nothing seems to work. The house still reeks of something rotten. And it just occurred to me that yesterday I never thought to investigate the upstairs. When I arrived today, Suchi wasn't at home. Turns out he was lying on the ground outside. What's going on? I hear scratching of walls and bangings on ceilings. I tried checking where the sounds were coming from. Nothing's there. Ah, the smell again. I just can't put a finger on where it's coming from. Everything about that house is driving me insane. Day 5. The room in the second floor. What was that? Grandma? Why are you here? What are you doing? It can't be real, right? I feel cold. Maybe I'm just sick. I shouldn't go to work tomorrow. Okay, so the player character, and I am just so bad with this, what happened at Suchi's? Something's wrong with Sachi. I have to go visit her. I can go now. From what I heard, she lives nearby. Okay, convenient. I'm so bad with characters that I honestly don't know if... well, I guess that pretty much confirms that the one I just talked to is the one who sits behind the desk. But yeah, so she did escape. Okay, in an apartment building. I assume it's the one that I walked up the stairs before. She did escape, but she saw her own grandmother up there. So maybe whatever's going on in this house, whatever's possessing it, I don't know if it's related to the old man or the house, or maybe both, but whatever it is, the things you see are personalized to you. Hello? Oh, I can cross the street now. Oh, okay, that's actually a very clever way of indicating that the invisible wall has disappeared. That's actually some very intuitive game design, and a very welcome change of pace from some of the other stuff that's been a little bit tougher to understand. Now this is a dark alley, probably won't lead me to where I need to be going. However, I'm after some cards, yo. There we go. Card? If it'll let me pick it up, I have to crouch down and click in just the right spot. Oh, that's cute. All these cards are so cute, I love them. Hello? I won't let you pass. Excuse you? Do I know you? No. So does that mean I can pass? No. You have the same uniform as the girl who lives here. That means I can't let you pass. Why? I don't even live here. It doesn't matter. You have to win in a game of rock, paper, scissors. Then I'll let you pass. Huh? Rock, paper, scissors? Are you Shut up and listen, or I won't let you pass. Security? Alright, fine. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot. Rock. Paper. Ha! Too easy. Can't let you pass, then. Okay. Now I'm curious, is the result actually randomized, or do we just have to keep doing this until I select the right one? Okay, so he will select paper each time I select rock. Or at least that's my conclusion based on as far as I'm willing to experiment with this. Paper. Scissors. Ha! Too easy. Okay, the translator had a little bit of fun with that one. Alright. All that remains is scissors. Ah, I lost. You're pretty strong. However, you really thought I'd let you pass with just a game of rock, paper, scissors? And now is when it is okay to commit homicide. Think again, loser. But you said, all I need is one thing. I know you have a lot of them. I know you do. Have what? Bring me the drug. Wow, a whole drug? The drug? Stop playing dumb. I've been getting it from your friend. But she's acting weird lately and won't give me the thing. And runs off like a psychopath. You say that. Bring me the drug, and I'll let you pass. So did this just not have a direct translation? Although I kind of understand, even though that's technically a criminal activity. I wouldn't be surprised if she's just, like, crushing up some sugar and giving it to you in a bag to get you to leave her alone. Okay, so does that mean I have to walk back to work? Now, this might seem like a pointless fetch quest, and in reality it kind of is. But I think what the developer is going for here is just looking to extend the time you spend walking these streets. Now, as to whether that's a wise choice, I don't know, especially if it's not actually going to do anything with that. Now, of course, I'll be the first to tell you, you don't need to do something with a long walking segment. But if it's going to be a back and forth and not just heading straight for a destination, I do feel like that takes away from the creep factor somewhat. Sachi's work diary is on the front desk. She's taking sick leave again. Okay, so you've got nothing new to say to me. I need to find out where we store our meds. Ah, right here. Can't believe I'm just doing this. This place says they're already short-staffed. Imagine how short-staffed they'd be if they arrested 2 of their workers. Alright, I got your friggin' drugs, buddy. Ah, yes. This. Ha 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 ha! Ah, yeah, your face betrays your joy. Okay, let's enter the apartment, I guess, and find out what happened to our missing coworker. I don't need to go there right now? Oh, it's because it spawned me looking at the stairwell. Yeah, definitely some night delivery vibes going on here. Enter, yes. She's nowhere in sight. Mug. Box of tea. What did that do for me? Kettle? Okay, I just can't help but loot every place I enter. I really am a video game protagonist. These doors don't seem to be openable. And despite the lights being on, she's keeping this apartment very dark. She does not seem okay. Sachi? Are you okay? Oh, I'm okay. I just feel cold. Do you want me to get you some tea? Yeah, that would be nice. We must be very good friends if you don't mention the fact that I just kind of barged into your apartment. Alright, let's put that on the stove. Grab the box of tea. No? What's the sequence of events here? Is there something I'm meant to be finding? You know, maybe you wouldn't be so cold if you didn't leave your refrigerator open. Oh, another card. Yeah, you don't mind if I just take this, do you? Oh, that makes sense. I had to wait for it. Okay, let's take that. Box of tea. No, wait. Mug. Did I actually add the tea? Maybe I took it when I clicked on the box earlier. Oh, I had to select it in my inventory. I keep forgetting that there even is an inventory because so many of the previous games didn't have it. I think the first one that did was the Ghost Train. And it was fairly important there, but I've played older ones since then. Okay, here's your tea. Can I have this cold one on the counter since you're not drinking it? Are you alright now? So cold. Don't worry. I think I just caught a cold. Hey, Sachi. So, I came here to ask you something. I read your work notes and... What happened at Suchi's? And what happened to his family? Why? Why? Why what? Why? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to mention. It's because I'm in charge of taking care of him now. Get out. Wow, my character sincerely misread that tone of voice. I mean, severely. Get out. I don't want to get involved anymore. Okay. So what did I actually gain from all this? Am I meant to just go to work now? Now, let's keep in mind the words of the monk. Remember, this is still a Chillizart game, and there are still likely to be multiple endings. So I feel like I have to visit that monk's temple. That was a scary noise. Whoopsie daisy. And back to work. That's life in Japan for you. And I can tell from the sound of the rain that it's raining. Now that might seem like a really dumb statement, but why does it sound so loud indoors? I always feel like when there's rain in games, it can make you feel that weather. It can make you feel that chill and the need to go inside. But if you're gonna do that, please have it sound different outside than in. Where's everyone? I have to get to Suchi's. What is this feeling? I feel like I should hurry. Okay, maybe... but I also feel compelled to look for that monk's temple. Yeah, wow, it almost feels like it got quieter when I stepped outside. That's a little annoying. But before I do anything else, yes, I know I'm supposed to hurry, but I feel like this is my last chance to look around and try and find that guy's temple. Card. I know I'm supposed to be getting to work, but I really feel like I'm setting myself up for the bad ending by not doing something about what that monk said. But I also looked all around, and I can't find anything that would indicate that I need to stop and visit. Alright. See, what is with this? It's like... Okay, it died down, but it's like the sound of the rain got louder when I went inside. That's like the exact opposite of how you should do this. And the game, not me, has decided that I'm carrying a flashlight now. Alright, where have you gone? We're playing this game again. Now, of course, I already know that where this is leading me is upstairs. It's gonna want me to go up those stairs again. Yep. Find out what's up there. Those rats are going against this mattress. Rip the mattress. Is there something inside? A bloodstain. And what else? What did I get? The van key. Oh, wasn't there a van in the back alley? Oh, this house is falling apart. Anything up here? This might be my last chance to actually explore the whole house and see what's around. Here's another card. That can't be good. I can clearly see my spidey sense is tingling and showing me that there's interactive objects in there. It's just not letting me get a good look. Okay, whatever I have to do. It wants me to come back after I investigate the van, I suppose. As far as I know, there's no way out besides through here. I don't think there's a functioning back door. Even though there are a lot of things that look like they should function as doors, it's kind of hard to tell, to be honest. Okay, van key. Van, open up. Rip Van Winkle, Dick Van Dyke. Car jack. Okay, why am I doing impromptu car repair when my coworker just killed herself and the person I'm supposed to be taking care of is missing? Oh, maybe I can use the car jack to pry the door open. This has seemed like a mostly linear game so far, so I'm actually kind of starting to wonder whether it does have multiple endings. Because it hasn't really seemed like there's a lot of ways to deviate from the path. The only thing that's made me feel like maybe there's some element of choice involved is the element of the monk. Oh, this feels like such bait, but I don't really know where else I can go. I'm in control. Don't like that. Something about being in control of looking around makes things so much more uncomfortable for me. Oh, but I do have the option of leaving by clicking the mouse button. Okay, maybe the car jack has to be used on the lower part. Okay, that's why there's two indicators. One of them is to peek, the other is to pry the door open. These slide doors are stuck somehow. Maybe I can use something to force it open? Yeah, I was holding it just now. What happened to the car jack that I was just holding? What happened to the car jack that I was just holding? It looks like it's right there. What's this? The package is open. Take what's inside. Car jack crank. Okay. Did not know I was going to need that. Did not know that that part of the device was missing. It's sitting on the kitchen table, so I get that the developer probably assumes that you'll have already visited that spot before you go outside and pick up the car jack. But that's still really frustrating and was not at all a safe bet. So I feel like the way you could remedy that is by just having a piece of dialogue or something saying, this car jack is missing its crank or something. Alright. Slide doors are stuck. Maybe I can force it open. Okay, well, it looks like I did force it open. Okay, use the car jack. Finally making some progress here. Okay, just hit me with the jump scare. There's one per game. Clearly something to do with this room. It's like finding the ghost room in Phasmophobia. Me staring intently at my mic right now in preparation for the jump scare. Anything but the screen. Which I can... Oh my god. There's a floating interaction icon. This place is haunted, no doubt about it. Why is this room so gigantic in scale compared to the rest of the house? Ah, complete with gigantic garbage bag that's as big as I am. Oh no, it's like I've shrunk... Oh. Oh, to have a face cam right now. I was crouching. I thought I had either shrunk or the room was giant, but I was just still crouching from when I used the car jack. Okay, I feel kind of stupid right now. Crowbar and a note. I can use this crowbar to commit insurance fraud. Bloody note. Good fortune comes beneath the floor. Now, I could kind of see through the floor downstairs in the room at the bottom of the stairs. It doesn't look like I can get through here. Good fortune comes beneath the floor. Good fortune comes beneath the floor. See, I can kind of see through right there. Good fortune comes beneath the floor. So, clearly I'm meant to pry up the floor somewhere, but I have no idea where I'd even begin to look. Oh, thank you for telling me, game. I never would have been able to tell otherwise. There's just no visual indicator otherwise. Pry it open? Of course. I'm looking for that sweet, sweet inheritance money. That's what that good fortune is talking about, right? It's not just a hideaway. It's a whole underground cavern, complete with a ladder. Now I know this old man didn't dig this himself. And that candle's still lit. It's almost like this place was prepared for me, like I was supposed to come here tonight and find this. Why he had to take such a roundabout way of accomplishing that is beyond me. Making me cut the mattress open and open the van and open the package for the carjack crank all seems like leaving a lot to chance, but who am I to judge good fortune? The graphics down here are not great. I turned down the textures in order to maybe eke out a little bit of extra performance. Maybe if I put it back up to 100, it'll look a little better. Only a little bit. And running a lot more poorly. I don't really think I should leave it like this. I am so sorry for the performance in this video. There really doesn't seem to be anything I can do about it. Even the stuff that I do for Resident Evil Village isn't working. Are those birds? Like the one that flew into the window and delivered the paperclip? By the way, I gotta say, 1 star on this new Amazon Air service. Left a huge mess, and I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with the bird afterwards. Some kind of burning effigy? Is that the old man? He seems to be wearing some kind of mask. At first I thought he was supposed to be burned almost beyond recognition, but it does seem to be some kind of mask. What is this all leading toward? Oh no. That sound is directional. Something's just entered the space. Something's just entered the space with me. There's no mistaking that. Am I meant to hide? Well, I can hide in that little divot if need be, the one back there, but yeah, I hear footsteps. I hear footsteps that aren't my own. There's something over there. I can't tell if it's walking towards me, or if it just moved out of view. Climb up? Yes! Yes, yes, yes! What am I meant to be doing now? Am I just leaving? Or am I meant to go over to the other side of that thing and see what's... Chase segments. Not something I'm used to in these games. Ah! Oh, that is really creepy. That is so creepy and scary. And so unexpected. I don't know if there's ever been a chase scene in one of these games. Okay, I'm getting out of here. I am not paid enough for this. The door is locked. The door is locked. What am I supposed to do then? That really is some truly scary sound design. Oh, what does it want me to do? Can I climb? No, that ladder's broken. I can't climb up there. I could maybe hide in the side room, but what good does that do me? Oh, I just don't know what to do. Maybe I have to get back up to that room? Oh, what do I do? Was I supposed to navigate old clock? Okay, this is clearly some kind of puzzle, and I have no idea what it wants me to do. I honestly... Well, wait. There were clocks on the walls. Maybe if I had taken note of the time, I would know what I have to put it to? Where did I see clocks? Maybe they're still there. Maybe I can still do something with this. This is not a good situation to be in. We've got ourselves a regular patrolling enemy segment. I hope the sound of my sprinting doesn't alert them. I think there was a clock in one of these rooms over here, was there not? Can't stay for too long. Old clock. No, I have to set them to a certain time. I have no idea what to do! Just kill me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Now, are the effects of these stabs cumulative, or do they heal Call of Duty style? It looks like they might heal very slowly. Old clock, what do I do with you? Okay, this is interactable and it's bound with some kind of red wire. Maybe I need something to cut it with. I think what I should do is head back downstairs. I think I just got hit. I think I'm getting hit right now. I was getting hit just now. That is beyond stupid. So while it's fading to black, I can still get attacked by the demons. That is so stupid. Okay, now if I go this way... And remember, we know that there is one down here as well. Maybe I can... Nope, that's a dead end. Bloody note. The time of the deeds have been engraved to the elderly clocks. The mother got stabbed while preparing dinner and the clock struck 3:30. The girl was strangled when she was coming back from school and the clock struck 8:10. The boy got pushed down the stairs and the clock struck 5:40. The father was pushed down from the window and the clock struck 11:50. Okay, so what we're going to do here is take a Steam screenshot. And I'll remember that. Now, the mother got stabbed while preparing dinner, and the clock struck 3:30. So that's the one in the kitchen. The gods will aid when the timepieces align. Okay, let me past. Unfortunately, I feel I've never really liked these things where there's like a patrolling enemy and you have to accomplish some objective. To me, that just becomes really, really tedious, but the mother was stabbed in the kitchen at 3:30. Let me guess, you're going to be right there and able to hit me instantly. Yeah, it's good design right there. Now the question is, can you still hit me while I'm working on the clocks? Nope. Okay, so the one in the kitchen is going to be 3:30. There we go. Now let me just consult my handy-dandy screenshot to find out what the other ones are. I think the next one is going to be 8:10. Okay, now what else? The boy got pushed down the stairs and the clock struck 5:40. So I imagine these are all chronicles of murders that took place in this home. Meaning that this is a stigmatized property. Some of you guys told me that a stigmatized property is not just like some weird cultural name for like a haunted house. That it actually refers to basically any home that like would have some kind of bad history attached to it, such as murders. Okay, so there's one clock. Where's the last one? Someone was pushed out a window. That'll probably be this one. Oh wait, is there a clock in here? No. Okay, I'm missing a clock. To be pushed out a window, for that to be fatal, that would have to be on the second floor. But also, I don't see one near the stairs. Ah, right here. Okay. 540, so I gotta put it all the way back around. That's annoying. So I wasn't paying attention. 540. Stop! 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 Oh my god, that is so annoying. Oh, and you can come upstairs. That's even worse for me. Oh, that is so stupid that you can attack me while I'm doing this. Alright, come on, I gotta juke you. And juke. I'm not gonna be able to hit this right now. That's 540, that's what I have to keep in mind. Alright, come down. Come on down. Actually does look kind of like Bob Barker, doesn't he? Right this way. It is a very creepy model, and it has some very creepy movements attached to it. I do like it a lot. Right, come on, move! Move! Yeah, no, that's where the minute hand needs to be. And you need to be on 5. There you go. And now the last one is 11:50. Where's that clock? It's in here. Last one's 11:50. Which means I gotta spin this thing all the way around. And then the gods will help me? No? What happened to 11:50? There we go. Oh my god. Now that box is opened. That's in the, yeah, that's in the main room where we first met the old man. But what is that? Some kind of... I can't even tell from here what that is. Okay. This unfortunately does mean I'm gonna have to run back downstairs. I will once again express my hope that they're not attracted to the sounds of me running. Okay, religious dagger? Okay, I've been given zero idea of what I'm meant to do with this. Am I supposed to take this back downstairs, maybe? And use it to... Oh, no, wait, wait. No, 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 no. No, 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 this ain't a weapon. I bet I can use this to cut the wire, but before I go and investigate the body down here, first I'm gonna cut open that dresser upstairs. Cut this open, come on. Don't have time for this. Don't have time for playing around. No, I can't cut it open. This is not used for cutting open the wire. So what is it used for then? Back into the tunnel. Oh, I can't see anything now that I'm not using the flashlight. But, okay, it makes sense to me that I should be able to use this to cross over the... Oh, I could just cross right through. And stab. That You intuited a lot, miss. You really made some heavy assumptions right there, because that is not what I planned on doing. Bring sushi down? Yes. Is he actually equipped in my inventory? No. Oh, he's alive. I have a distinct memory of killing him just now, but this game can do it at once, I guess. Thank you, young one. The curse didn't allow me to speak. I'm sorry I couldn't figure things out sooner. No. You did more than what I dreamed for. You gave me a chance. Now, listen. The Raven is after me. It's using my wife to complete itself. Your wife? I thought she passed away. The Raven can interact with the dead. He's coerced her soul back to this world. The condition for this summoning is for the dead to perform the ritual on the person she loved the most. Now, you must save my wife's spirit. Okay, but I'm gonna have to charge extra. But how? Her bone box is in the altar. It should be sealed tight with a red string. Get it out of the house, and the demon will back away. Okay. Use this. It should cut through anything. You have a good soul. I trust in you. Oh, it's a callback! I will say, this game, out of all of them so far, does seem to have the most complete story. With a beginning, middle, and end. It's not just the story of a creepy thing that happened to you. It is more like a full game than the others that I've played so far. Hello? Suchi, I just wanted to be with you. I'm sorry. Are you gonna start chasing me? Are you stabbing yourself right there? Is that what I'm meant to be seeing? Hard to tell. Anyway, if you're not chasing me anymore, I'll just be right back. The whole place, strangely enough, seems to have taken a more calming tone. Okay, I had the scissors. Take this. It should cut through anything. Hands me a pair of regular old scissors. Oh, they don't require a car jack now. Alright, let's cut on in. Okay, I got the bone box. Now all I need to do is... That's not good. Am I in the process of getting the bad ending right now? Is that what's happening? Was there something extra that I was meant to... That was quite a creepy animation. That's some fluidity that I really did not expect. Okay. Let me out. I feel trapped. No. No, this is not normal. This is not normal, and I'm not okay with it in the least. What is this? What is this? What is happening right now? You can't just throw me into this game. Seems like all I have to do is keep moving, but... Oh, what am I meant to be doing? Am I just trapped wandering an endless hallway? Not so endless anymore. In the context of a video game, I actually appreciate that. So it seems like there's some spirit that has a hold of this house, and it's basically trying to take whoever enters? Maybe what happened in this house before is connected to the same spirit. And it's currently trying to take this old couple. I ran as fast as I can. Just when I ran out of breath, I saw a small, worn-out building. An old temple. Just looking at it made me feel its history. I looked back. The Karasu Tengu was gone. Did I lose him? So is this some type of haunting or creature that I would be familiar with if I were more, like, fluent in Japanese culture? Like, is it something that a lot of people would just, like, intuitively know about? I decided to enter the temple and saw a monk chanting. I was hesitant to disturb him, but he must have felt my presence. He slowly turned to me and stared at the bone box as he walked. The monk spoke before letting me speak. "Here, give it to me." I handed over the box without a second thought. My hands were still trembling from the adrenaline. If you were a little late, the poor woman's spirit would have suffered a great deal. I was relieved. Sushi was right. It seems that his wife, Haori, was unharmed because I took the bone box out of the house. Well, unharmed aside from being bones. The monk then told me to bury it in a grave before it attracts anything else. He helped me to do so and even offered a protection of prayer for me and the couple. I also prayed. Prayed that she's safely released and Suchi is to be as far away from the foul spirits as possible. I'm happy that Haori finally has a chance to watch over Suchi from the other world, but where did the Karasu Tengu go? Is he gone for good? Either way, I have to make sure that Suchi doesn't go back there again. A few days have passed, and I decided to still care for him. It's a nice sunny day. We're going to visit Haori's grave today. Now that we've had our moment of peace, I can finally greet her. That was very good. It was a little bit more rough around the edges technically, because I do believe it's a little bit more ambitious in terms of its graphics this time. Oh, there's another scene. But that did lead to somewhat poor performance, and it's probably going to end up being reflected in this video. I won't know the full extent until it's fully done. But the flip side of that is you do feel the extra ambition. I mean, we actually had chase sequences and gameplay and, you know, more meaningful puzzles and cutscenes. Speaking of meaningful cutscenes, uh-oh. Are things not as solved as it seemed? What a shame. He was already gone the moment you stepped into the house. What a shame. Okay, so our ending may not have been as happy as I was led to believe. But then again, I did get Achievement Unlocked ending, so maybe there's actually not multiple endings. Which would actually lend itself to the fact that, you know, like I was saying about the increased ambition, this was more of a narrative than the other ones. I've talked before about how the previous Charizard games do seem like they're more the story of something that happened to me. Like they could be adaptations of a story someone told on a forum or a Chan board or something. This actually felt more like a game, where we had this structure where we had the rising action, which as usual was very, very good. But then things started to go wrong. There was a little bit of a buildup of momentum. The old man giving me this task while I was chased by these entities throughout the house. So in that way, it definitely does feel like a big escalation from the previous games, while oddly enough never losing that same horror and mundanity appeal and slow burn that the previous games had. So I think my biggest complaint is that this game could stand to be improved in the technical department, at least as far as performance. But other than that, it is a very big improvement over the previous games, and I'm really excited to see these developers improve their craft. Something that I also want to call attention to is this is the first game we've played where we actually had that patrolling enemy mechanic. Even if it was very basic, it was present and made the house feel dangerous. And it made us see the house in a different light, as I did notice the lights had all gone out. But the house itself was designed to accommodate that. So in that way, it was actually some nice foresight on the parts of the developers. It was designed in such a way that lends itself to the creepiness of that slow burn, and also continues to serve that dual purpose in allowing me different avenues to run from this enemy. During that slow burn build-up, which was very effective, I do feel like it was maybe just a little bit light on scares. I feel like there maybe could have been a couple more events that were more subtle. For all I know, maybe there were and I just missed them. But all in all, I really enjoyed that, and I can't wait to see where these developers go in the future. But if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.